It's about 15 minutes past the hour. You're listening to Talking Sports Live with Deuce McAllister and Rob J. Brought to you by First Commercial Bank, where business is personal. And again, our special guest in the studio tonight is Rick Cleveland of the Clarion Ledger. Last week in Birmingham, you covered the SWAC Media Day. You also covered the SEC Media Day. They picked South Carolina first on one side. They picked Alabama first on the other side. Picked Ole Miss dead last. You agree with some of the selections?
I agree with every one of those, as a matter of fact. I mean, I'm just going on. But you can be last in the SEC West and be 15th in the country, as we've
First
seen.
Commercial Bank Hotline with us is Al Jefferson. Al, good evening to you.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing good, Al. Good to hear from you, man. We certainly appreciate your time tonight. Just talk about you just coming into town and some of the activities as you get set for your big celebrity week.
Kids opportunity to come and, come to a basketball camp with pro athletes and, get a chance to learn from some of the pros. I just think that's a great opportunity for the kids. And, I mean, we didn't have nothing like that in my hometown when I was growing up. So now I'm able to do it for the kids that's coming up now. So, it's just my way of giving back. I'm not trying to make no money off of it, so that's why I'm not charging nothing, a free camp and a little money for the concert. So I'm not trying to make money. That's my way of giving back, and just want people to have a good time and, enjoy themselves.
FM, The Zone.
15 minutes before the top of the hour, you're listening to Talking Sports Live with Deuce McAllister and Rob J. Brought to you by First Commercial Bank, where business is personal. Rick Cleveland is in the studio with us this evening as Deuce is out gallivanting the streets of New Orleans. But anyway, on the line with us, tell Fifi to be quiet. Russ, tell Fifi to be quiet in the background.
That's Daisy.
Oh, that's Daisy. Okay.
You're talking about steroids in the chicken. I think there may be steroids in the water in Batesville.
How do they keep growing? They just grow out like mushrooms at South Panola.
It's unbelievable. And you know what? It's the same names over and over, too. Strong.
It's Strong, yeah. He's one of the Dandy Dozens. By the way, they played Hoover this year, and would you consider that as one of the games of the year?
Yeah, they're a Class 6A powerhouse every year in Alabama, and I think South Panola goes over there to open the season Saturday night, August 27th, and I think Hoover returns the game next year to Batesville, so that's one to look for. I would be shocked if they don't go over there and put a pound.
We're going to get into our
Hoover.
hot topics now. I guess that was one of them. Let's go now to Brett Favre. Michael Vick tweeted last week that he would be honored to have Brett Favre as a backup, and Brett's agent, Bus Cook, said that Brett is retired, period. You believe him?
I do think he's retired unless somebody comes up with $20 more million to pay him to play again. But here's the one thing you need to know about what Mike Vick said. He said he would be honored to have Brett Favre as his backup. Mm-hmm. Brett Favre's not going anywhere to be anybody's backup.
You don't think so? You don't think he'd come back out and just sit there and just...
I've been covering Brett Favre for 24 years. He's not going to go and sit on the bench anymore.
Well, Rick, I certainly appreciate your time this evening, man. I know you've been busy. You got the Saints to cover, and you have a lot of other things that you're dealing with. Rick Cleveland of the Clarion Ledger. Thank you. And don't be a stranger. You come back anytime. I'll leave the door open for you.
Okay, buddy.
All right. I might even give you a key. Give you the code to the building. Thank you, Rick. Rick Cleveland of the Clarion Ledger. Now, for sales and marketing for Talking Sports Live, call Inspirational Communications Group at 601-932-3220 or log on to TalkingSportsLive.com. I'm Rob J. For Deuce McAllister and Rick Cleveland, we say don't drink and drive and don't text and drive. See you back next week.